Hello, Zen Demon. How are you? Thank you, by the way, for that. How you doing, sir? Mm, I has a purr. And thank you for the follow, by the way. Alright. Ugh. Cat hair over all of the things. We're on the Landreval server tonight. We are doing the catch-up completionist. Um, so what this means is I'm taking my max level character back and doing all of the old things that I hadn't actually ever done on this character previously. So, turn names on. Friend? Get my subscribers jug, which is a nice VIP perk Standing Stone gave us recently. Oh hey, I still have the one left over from the last time I played this character the other day. So I'm going to delete the old one because I have the new one right here. Okay. Also, for those who didn't catch my official stream earlier today, when I was on Lojo stream, I earned this cloak on all of my characters. I also earned a new character portrait, which is the black gate frame that looks like that. The back gate, the cloak and the frame are rewards for completing up to the Black Gate, right? When Aragorn and the Vanguard of the West go and say, "Hey, Sauron, look this way, hey!" Right? To keep his eyes away from Frodo and Sam. And that's where the legendary server of Anor is currently capped at, level 105 and content at the Black Gate. Soon enough, however, it will move on and take the Mordor expansion. Enhanced XP supply. Well, that doesn't help. At least not on this character. So I'll put that in me, and then I will put that in my shared storage, which my shared storage on Landreval doesn't look too bad. Look at that. I cleaned a lot of this crap up. I still need to whoops, I didn't want to put that in shared storage. Duh. I did want to put that under boosts. Boop. It goes in there. Alright, so the quests that I have are 2 quests from the North Downs. One is completing the Roving Threats quest, which we may or may not get done because the last time I went up there and tried to beat Rot Spittle, she kicked my ass. And the other one is just one that's technically I would have thought was an Angmar quest, but it's not. And look at all my friends here. We're going to stop. We're going to flirt with Aiden because that's what we do. And you can't actually hear the band that's playing because, as a general rule, when I'm on the official, I don't allow band music to play because we're not allowed to stream concerts on the official anymore, which makes me sad. And of course, the playwrights of Eldamar just running through like you do when you've got a band. So Master Runt is here, so that's why the place is stacks. Running gags. So let's get to the North Downs, which means we'll go to Isteldine. So the good news about the fact that Cord won't let us stream concerts on the official anymore because he is concerned that The official game channel will get DMCA'd, which is hilarious, considering how many concerts that I have streamed for years and have never seen even the whiff of a DMCA. And only a couple of times have I had something where Twitch muted it. Twitch's muting process has absolutely zero to do with DMCA. Going to Esteldine. And I've never gotten so much as a nasty gram from Twitch about it. On YouTube, however, a couple of shows have gotten not nasty grammed, but they've gotten content blocked from certain countries because of one or two songs, and it just requires either muting or cutting out the offending content, and then they let you stream it, and they don't care. And every single one of my music videos up there have gotten the you can't monetize this video sort of deal. I'm like, that's fine. I didn't want to monetize it. It's all good. I don't give a shit. So yeah, send the money to whoever actually owns the rights and we're good. Which is, I honestly think that's the way that Twitch should do it. But Twitch does everything bass-ackwards. Wait, I'm on my own channel. I can say it. They can say it ass backwards. Actually, I could probably say ass backwards on the official as well, because the Cord doesn't really care that much. As long as you're not dropping F-bombs and S-bombs on the official, which is really funny. Holy shit, I know a Locust winner. So I was actually reading the winners of the Locust Awards, which are like fantasy and science fiction awards. And there was a novel, I'm sorry, not a novel, but a non-fiction book written called The Magic of Terry Pratchett by Mark Burroughs. Mark Burroughs is one of the singers and guitarists of a band called The Men That Will Not Be Blamed for Nothing, which is a steampunk band, more emphasis on the punk, that I met a couple times when they came to the US and performed at steampunk events. So I'm going to actually tweet at Mark, who is better be fucking asleep by now. So that is cool. So I was just reading them right before the show while I was hanging out with my friends. So he made a whole bunch of really good options for the nonfiction category. So there is that. I am going to get that window out of the way and go back to my Twitch chat. So the point of this series that I'm doing is going back and doing all of the old quests, and now I'm actually curious what my /played is on this character. 3 months, 3 weeks, 4 days, 3 hours, 21 minutes, and 1 second. And that is all of the times I've been logged in as this character since the game launched. And that is in real time, so 90 days, almost 120. Okay, we've got our quests. Let's pick up the quest from this person. Wait a minute, not Darvin. From over here. So we need Rotspittle and Valicas. So let's pick up the quest. I've already beaten Durloom.
Would you do something for me?
Yeah, if we can find them and kick their butts.
Would you do something for me?
See, I have done Durloom's quest before. So, what you might want to do is, there is a plugin for this. And I keep forgetting to turn it on. But it's called RT Plugin. And I don't have it automatically loaded up for any of my alts. So, it just pops this little icon right here that you click on, and it pops up a map of the places where you can find RTs. And we're in the North Downs. So, any of these places are places where any of the RTs can appear. So we're actually going to go up here, and we're going to go kill some some drakes. And we'll see if we can find the 2 RTs. I'm not actually concerned about the 2 RTs. If we go to these places, some of them, and we find the RTs and kill them, cool. If we find the RTs and I die on Rot Spittle again, not so cool, but what I really want to do is get the quest done, the Drake Leather Hides, and then I'm probably just going to go meander up to the next place of our catch-up completionist, which is the Troll Shaws. Because I don't want to ride all over the North Downs. I'm going to go to the 3 known spawn points here to the east. And I might go to the one up here. But I basically don't want to spend all my time here in the North Downs. I want to actually go and work on a zone that I haven't already completed everything else in. Because the roving threats aren't really part of the main thing, if I don't recall correctly. Ariador, Lonelands, North Downs. Well, I lied. The roving threats is part. Well, damn it. So we might have to do that quick roving threat hunt. And I might need help with Rot Spittle, because Rot Spittle kicked my ass the last time. I think I should be able to beat Valakas. Because I did before, and I didn't have the quest for him. But I don't think the quest counts for the, Hello, are you Valakas? Who are you? Oh, you're just a regular dude. Rude. One of the things I wish the RT plugin would do is to have your marker in here. Like, I could see where I am on the map here, but in the RT plugin, I can't see where I am on this map here. So, there's one way the hell over here. We're gonna go look there. Ah, run into trees. I am noticing a little bit of lag in the game. Okay. So this is 8.5 and 33. So we're going to go a little bit north. And a little bit east. So it should be somewhere in here. Hey, stop that. Just regular guys. Nobody panic. Alas, there is no roving threat here. Just a warg. And some earthkin. Okay. So, let's go kill some drakes. Which, I don't know why this drake quest is in the North Downs when it's actually part of the Ram Duath, and the Ram Duath is distinctly in Angmar. Maybe we'll take a quick run through the zone to all of the RT spots just for giggles. So there's a couple of different ways to get to the valley where we need to finish this other quest. One is to basically go up the main path to Angmar, and once you get past the Earthkin village, you hang a left. Or you go up the other path to Angmar, and it's nothing but drakes and worms for days. Which I have a suspicion we're actually going to wind up... I'm still looking around just in case one of the RTs is pathing around. So this is the path to the Ram Duath, right? But there's this other path over here. I think some folks occasionally got confused as to which path they should be going on. We're gonna go this way because this is where the drakes are. So I appreciate everybody who was hanging out. Oh, hey, it's a quest available. Hey, well, there's hats. And this is an Angmar quest. If we run across the mother of the valley, we're just gonna kick her butt. Oh, while we're here. Oh, there's a sword. Matron Hunter. Oh, I actually kind of like that spear. That's kind of neat. It looks like you're stabbing somebody with... I don't know. I do like the shape of it. I might get that. And of course, a big honkin' thing. I think I'm going to get this when all is said and done. If I run across that chickadee. Alright, let's... Well, you're going to start a quest. I don't want to do Angmar stuff, though. I really don't. But I need to get the Drake leather hides, so... if I'm in here doing other quests now, then it means I won't have to do them later. Because my intention is to have Angmar be the last zone I do out of the area door stuff. I need to find an actual Drake. There. I mean, since I'm already here, I'm saving myself some time. Oh. And I think there are actually some Slayer deeds for these guys, but I don't have them. So maybe I've already completed them. Are you comfy? I think that cold worm is kind of comfy. Alright. We're gonna take our lives into our hands and ride a war steed up here. Anytime there's war steeds... Oh, wait. I need to destroy... Oh, hello, corpse. We're gonna hit the corpse, because that's what you do. You loot the corpse. Always loot the corpse. That's the rule. I didn't make it up. Alright. Ooh. There we go. You counted for the deed, for the quest. Awesome. Where's Methindir? He's in Esteldine? Okay, that's good. So we have to go back to Esteldine. Once we're done up here killing drakes. There's 2 drakes right there. And here's one over here. Wow. That was some lag, wasn't it? Okay, but I didn't get a Drake leather off of that one, which is a little bit strange. I think the mother is actually up here, so we're just gonna mosey on up here. There's cold worms and then there's regular rock worms. And I kind of want to sing Rock Lobster, because you do. So I went and put the pork shoulder that I was talking about earlier on the official in the Instant Pot. And I have decided it's not that awesome to do so. I had it in there for like, I don't know, 30 minutes, and it was definitely not done enough. I mean, the outer portion was nice, but the inner portion, it needed more time. So what I did is I trimmed off the stuff that wasn't underdone, the stuff that was complete, and ate it. And then later tonight, hello, I have a feeling, yep, this is the matron. And then what I'm going to do with the rest is I will put it back in the Instant Pot and eat it for my late night snack. Remember, I like the matron hunter the most, so I'll take that. All right, and I still need to kill one of these kids for leather, but oh wait, no I don't. She gave me the leather that I needed. All right, so we're gonna ride back down to Esteldine, and we're gonna do a quick round through the rest of the North Downs, a quick run through just to see if we could find the RTs that we need. And alas, my good and dear friend Kill 'em Quicker is at work. This is normally their work night, so they only got to help us out with this last week because, by the way, I'm needing to put this locket so I don't actually accidentally is the word, accidentally sell it. So I don't get scouting from Killam tonight. That makes me sad. But Killam will be around for the BBB concert around 12:30 is when they get online. The concert starts at midnight outside the Prancing Pony. So if you want any debauchery, some demented lyrics, and sly humor, then definitely show up then and come listen with the rest of us and dance with us. Because dancing is required. Except I typically park my character on a light near the fence to the stage and don't dance. I just hang out and listen to the music and generally do other things while I'm listening, which is why I don't dance because I keep forgetting to dance. Alright. Alright, back to Seldane, and as you notice, I am riding a horse wearing the new festival cosmetics. This is from the Midsummer Festival, and I really like the mane, the blue flowers on the mane. And you can't dye, normally you can dye the stuff that goes on the mane and the head, the headpiece, the bridle. But this you cannot dye, when I'm okay with it, because I like the blue flowers. Look, it's a drop of honey, which we don't need. Oh, wait. We were going to rove around and see if we could find roving threats. So there's one up here. Thurum. Hrizgir. So that is north of... Okay. I thought that was... Why is your horse head blue? Probably because you're one of those. Alright, so we're gonna head this way. Again, we're gonna do a circle to all of the places, then we'll go back to Esteldine to turn in our quests. We'll do it that way. So there should be one up this way. Let's pull up our RT map again and run over all the things. So we need to go to the space above the N in Nan Amlug. So we got a little bit of a ride to go. So let's go! And if you're on Landreval and you want to help me with Rotspittle or Valakas, come on in. I'm not too fussed. One of the other things we're going to do, I mentioned this on my official show earlier, and I'm going to mention it here again, is my goal is to actually participate in one or both of the 2 new legendary servers that are coming. And we're going to create our kinship, and we are going to play that content. and have a lot of fun doing it. Let's keep going. And it looks like most of the folks that I'm aware of are planning on playing on the Treebeard Slowbee server. Versus the Shadowfax Zumi server. That's what I'm calling. I'm calling him. I'm gonna call Shadowfax the Zumi server. Everybody's gonna go zoom. Okay, we're close to where it could appear. Let's get up here. Okay, we're right. If it's going to be here, it's going to be right around here. Maybe on this little patch of ground? Question mark? I'm not seeing nothing. Terrible grammar. Okay, we're calling this one a bust. The next spot can be down there on the King's Fell. Since we have to cross the river anyway, we might as well go down across the road. Basically head straight south from here. Let's go this way. Oh, you dour hands, you shenanigans. Alright. Bum, 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 bum. Random scarecrow. Who put the scarecrow there? What? That's what I'm... Like, there's no farm right there, so why is there a scarecrow there? I want to know. But it's also possible that people are hunting the RTs right now. And they just might not be spawned. Okay, so the other one is supposed to be south somewhere around here. If it's going to be here. Hang out amongst the hello. Okay, this is going to be rough. Because remember, Rotspittle kicked my ass last time. So let's have a snack. Let's be sensible about this, and we're gonna use the higher level food. Because normally 2 million isn't that big of a deal, but her spits are nasty. I'm just gonna try to kite. Oh, is she gonna kill me? She done killed me. Ugh. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. Anybody want to help? Let's have our snacks again. I'm gonna actually use the 9-star pie this time. It's better than this. I only have 10 potatoes left. Alas. I think next time what I'm going to do... Hey, where'd you go? Chicken! I think next time what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my obvious portent of strength and just hit her right up front with 39% damage. Alright, YOLO. Whoa. She's doing some serious damage to me. Yeah. Wow. No bueno. Doing better. Note to self, don't stand still. Oh. I don't have a heal. Hi. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! There we go. There we go, people. That's what I'm talking about. Whoo. Man, Kilm's gonna be sad they missed this. There we go. I have to do that one again. Alright. Where are we going next? Let's see where our RTs are. So we were there. We're gonna go over here to Fornost. And we're gonna go this way. So I guess this is how you mark off whether you've done one or you just click it. I don't know. Oh, Bon! You missed the RT Fest. So sad. Okay, we're gonna go this way around. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna make a little highlight of that one. I think that's worthy of a short clip highlight. One of the things I want to one of the things I want to try and do with the channel is actually make it a bit more I wouldn't say professional, because that kind of implies a business, but make it more pro streamer, I guess. You know, I have plans to make a couple things. Is I'm gonna make some overlays. Well, not overlays. What am I thinking of? I want to make like when I post that I'm going to do such and such a stream later in the evening. Not the one that automatically posts when I go live, but the one that I can post earlier in the day saying, hey, I'm going to be streaming such and such. And then I can post a picture, like a reaction picture, like, you know, of my face, looking at, you know, something about the game in question. Like, so if I'm playing Lotro, I'll do like a Lotro thumbnail, and if I'm playing like Mass Effect, I'll do a Mass Effect thumbnail or something like that. Okay, where are we? We have to go to the north up here. That kind of thing. And I also want to... I still need to hire somebody to do, like, not an overlay, because I actually kind of like my overlay because it's fairly simple and straightforward. But I want something that will... it's like a unified design to all the stream stuff. Hello, Valakas should be at... Okay, we're pretty much right in the right spot. So if he were here, he'd be... Like, if there were an RT up, they'd be right about here. Pretty much. Like, in this little valley. So... Wait, nope, a little bit to the north. We're looking for 9.6, which is here. And 52.3. Oh. 52.3 is down here, in this little gully. I don't see an RT down there, do you? I just see wargs and stuff. Okay, so not here. So let's go up to the one up here in Fornost. Now, I do have Fornost quests to do, but they're under the instance tab, so I'm not worried about them specifically. Basically, anything that's under the instance tab will be fair game at a later time. I'm not too worried about doing them now. Okay, so I think we have to actually be inside the gates for this to be a thing. Where are we? Yeah, we have to actually go up into Fornost itself. Whoa! Oh, hello. Just be raining elves. Sounds like either there's an archer playing. Oh, there's actually somebody doing quests up here, so I'll leave them to their business. One of the things I have differing thoughts about, depending on what the situation is where I see a lobby having trouble with a quest and is like, well, should I help them or should I let them be? Because as you know, I do run with Professor Corey. When he's getting into trouble and as his stealth healer, I tend to not let him be, but to actually help him not die, right? Alright, we're gonna go up here. And what is it? 53.6. So we gotta go up here to 7. We have to go around this wall, though. If it would be here, it'd be back to 7 again. What are we looking for? 53.6. So let's go a wee bit south. Oh, that's the wrong way. A bit north. Alright, here's 7. And then we gotta go this way. Oh, there he is! There he is! Let's kick his butt! Hi. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with these guys. I always go for the ads first. That way I could just focus on the main dude. He does like to punch you a ways. You sure I add thief to the picture? That's a good thought, actually. There we go. Awesome. So now I have to go back and turn these quests in to what's-her-face there in Esteldine. And then I will complete the roving threat deed and that quest for some reason that's in Angmar but has a quest giver that's in Esteldine, so it counts for the North Downs. Why the fuck that is, I don't know, don't care. And yeah, there we go. So we're going to do a quick ride back across the North Downs. TD's over here with the waffles. And alas, we don't have a kiln to do syrup, so you have to do your own syrup, TD. Clean up your own messes. She's gonna kill them all and then serve waffles? Sure, why not? Waffles are awesome. So tomorrow, again, new stream schedule. Starting tonight. Starting tomorrow technically. So I will no longer be streaming on Mondays and Wednesday nights because those are nights that I will work for 10 hours. And one thing I learned this week when I streamed, have I done this quest before? I have, so I'm going to ignore this quest. So here's what you can do if you never want to see a quest again on your character. Click this little person button. If you never want to see it for any character on this server only, there's no way to block it from your entire account, I've learned. You just click it, and then it goes away. You never see it again. However, you can unblock it later on with Alt-R. Go to the filter, go to the chalice for quests, and as you can see, I have the Hobnanigans blocked out forever. And I don't know why I have the Harbingers of Death blocked out. I don't know. Have I completed that quest before? So you can see all the quests that I've locked on this character, so I never see them again. It's because they're like dailies that show up like repeatedly. So I probably should look at them. Actually, no, I can't without unlocking them. Never mind. And if you were here earlier, we hung out with Mincham, who we first met up here. Remember Mincham, the ranger? We saw him, of course, at the Black Gate with Aragorn. He's one of the rangers fighting the good fight. You got the full title on Harbingers? Which one was that? Why am I not on the road? So, starting, after tonight, Death Dealer or something like that? But, starting tonight, well, technically starting tomorrow, my stream days will be strictly Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Because I don't want to stream on a night that I worked 10 hours. Now, to be fair, my work is not difficult. It's not physically difficult. But it does take something out of you. And streaming for 3 hours after working for 10 hours basically means I get nothing else done for the rest of the night. And on a work night, I should be going to bed around 1 in the morning at the latest, and that still only gives me about 6 hours of sleep a night. 6 is generally good for me. 5 is cutting it a little close. 8 is actually too much. I always wake up with a headache if I sleep for 8 hours. Like today, I went to bed at like 3 in the morning last night, which for me is like super early. Because I didn't have to be up today. And then I woke up because I forgot to set an alarm, and I woke up around noon. So I got almost 9 hours of sleep. And that's the most sleep I've had in a single setting. But I woke up with a headache. So I don't like doing that. Does that mean I'm doing 2 streams on Friday? Yeah. Because one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to have it be where I only do 2 streams a week here. Hi. Like today, this is my second stream of the day. So having 2 streams on Friday won't be that big of a deal because I will still also have Saturday off. Except for the weekend of Weatherstock. Oh, speaking of Weatherstock, so this is the good thing about Weatherstock not being on the official this year. It's going to be here. I get to stream Weatherstock. Now, other people will be allowed to stream Weatherstock. It's not like, oh my god, you're not allowed to stream Weatherstock. No, but I will be the official streamer for the Lonely Mountain Band because I'm an officer in the kinship. Hello. And we're going to have goodies. Jerry gave me presents to give to people, as before. just Lotro points and titles, no steeds or anything, expansions or anything cool. The Mardi Gras Party Band is playing from 11 to midnight. Ken is staying up. Oh, we might actually... Yeah, we're going to have to end stream at 11. So we can go watch Ken, because, you know, he's cute. Yes, he is here. Again. Come here. Come on. Come on, thief. Come on, thief. And if you're wondering why I'm commenting about things, I'm reading the Ales and Tales channel in Twitch in-game chat. He has a kitty. Kitty is here for Ski. It was Ski's birthday 2 days ago. Did you know that? Did you know that? No. You didn't know that and you don't actually care. Because he's a butthead. Let's go. Let's turn in our quests and then we're going to move on to the next zone, which is the Trollshaws. So my plan is to go to the Trollshaws and then the Misty Mountains and then turn around and complete the Eriador version, well, the Shadows of Angmar version of this adventure by winding up in Angmar as you do.
Greetings. How can I be of service?
There we go. The deed popped off. And I'm going to get some Lotro points for that. See? Got them all. It's like Pokemon. Alright, need to fix this real quick. Okay, so you're at rank 75. You are capped. You are capped. You are capped. You are not capped. Valor. Alright, set you as my earning until you get capped. No, Thief's birthday is not in 2 days. Ski's birthday, Ski right there, Ski right above you. Their birthday was 2 days ago. His birthday is October 25th, I think. Late October. He was born the weekend before I bought my previous vehicle. Because I remember that was like the first weekend of November when I bought that. I got 5 Lotro points. Yes! Alright, let's go find this Melthindir person. Has a cat. Oh, Melthindir is the person who's up here. Your friend Teeny has come online. Where's Teeny in Twitch chat, huh? Who, of course, if Teeny was in Twitch chat, he'd be under the name Garulian. You've been eaten by a Garulian. Hi. Hi.
Greetings.
Okay, we get choices of a cloak that doesn't do anything for me, some gloves, which are okay, some shoulders, which are chest piece, and a sharp pointy object. I actually kind of like the sword. I think the sword is actually inspired by dragons or serpents. I mean, those obviously are wings. The hilt is a wing, and then the rest of it just looks like a snake. I don't really care for any of it. In terms of cosmetics, though, nothing really is grabbing me. And to be fair, cosmetics really didn't kick in with this game until Moria anyway. Okay. 5 and 46. 5 and 36. 7. 6 and 28. And 10 and 22. There we go. And we'll do the other quests. Hey, take the other quest.
What do you need?
Just get rep. That reminds me. I might be kindred with the... Let's find out. I learned how to spell druid. I am kindred with the ranges of Esteldine. Let's go buy a horse. We got 5 gold to blow. Go buy a horse. And of course, if you use the keg, you too could wind up on top of that building over there, in a circle of chickens. You know what? I've never actually been in the Ranger's secret place.
What can I do for you?
Mentoring the harp? Oh, hell yeah. And bind on acquire sucks. But I could buy a sword, which, again, these are just for cosmetic appearances. Okay. A bow? A better bow? Oh, I think I have that design. A cloak. Prized Esteldine steed! Stories of the Rangers? Okay, that's obviously for... Okay. Gonna buy us a horse, people. Nice. I own a horse. I bought a horse, people. So cool. Alright. I never bought that horse. And that's actually one of my favorite horses. Wait, we didn't actually even go into their thing. Because I believe if you are eligible to go into their secret hiding place, which I don't even know where it is. Not here. Like, isn't there like a fellowship hall or something, where a place you can go? I could be wrong. Because I know, for example, there's like the Matham House. Okay, long timers. Is there actually a place that you're allowed to go in? No, we've done that. Or don't they have one? Or is it only for like the basic racial factions? Because like if you're kindred with the hobbits, the Matham Society, you can go into the Matham House and buy more stuff. Alright, Tesheron has something for us.
How can I be of service?
Oh, a cloak recipe. Hello. But I can't buy it. Well, I could buy it, but I'm not going to buy it. Because... Okay, that's a rep item. That's a rep item. So there's not things you actually can wear. They don't count. It's like for elves, like the elves of the elves of Rivendell, they have that other side place across the river that you can go into, but you can't go in there until you're like a certain standing. So where is yours, Rangers of Esteldine? Where's your special reputation house? Do they just not have one? I'm still wondering about this carving. Ever since Professor Corey got pointed out, Professor Corey's like, what the hell is that? Let me go see if I can find Action Hall Lotro. Thorns Hall reputation. Well, if it's going to be anywhere, it's going to be in the Lotro Wiki, I'd imagine. You hope. Okay. Reputation levels, factions. All the factions. Rep items. They don't tell you about rep. Oh, Yeah, there's nothing on the wiki about places that you can go if you have a certain rep. It mentions if you're an acquaintance of a faction, you can access the reputation area, which would be like whatever hall that is, but they're not talking about the area. Alas. Well. Let us move on to the troll shaws then, shall we? Shall we? Alright, let's go this way. And yes, Niels the dwarf does have quests, but they are repeatables, and I've already done them all once. So let's call it for here and head to the troll shaws. What's the quickest way to get there? You can go straight to Rivendell and work our way backward, I suppose. But I do tend to like to start at the... Yeah, let's actually go to Oscaruth. Quickest way to Oscaruth is to go to Rivendell and then go to Oscaruth. Or else we'll just ride back. We'll just... we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, fam. So the cool thing about working from home tomorrow is A, I get to wear jammies. The other cool thing is I don't have to commute. So as soon as work is over at 8, close the laptop, set it aside. We'll actually put the laptop and all of the peripherals back in the... Can we go to Parashan's camp directly from here?
What can I do for you?
No. We can go to Thornhot and get the Barachen's camp from here. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Yep, that's the best part of working from home is the commute to your coffee pot or commute from upstairs. Yep, I see that quest there. I'll come back to it. Okay. There is a quest here. We're going to pick it up. Pick it up.
Might you spare a moment of your time?
Talk to the scouts that are further to the east. We're going to actually start at the last bridge and work our way eastward. But I kind of like being, you know, like 3 of my work days will be in the office, so it means I'll get to hang out with other people, which is kind of nice. I mean, I like my coworkers a lot. In fact, I also, it's a small company. Okay, so I can't tell if I've done that quest before. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to look those quests up. Because those will keep popping up on a daily basis until you stop doing them. And I don't need to do them for rep. I'm already at max rep. Tater. What's Tater's precious? But I do want to pick up the quests from the people at the bridge. I know one of them's a raid quest. And the other one is a quest to head to the east. Okay. Alflonk and Rockwen do not have quests for me. Okay. So we're going to head this way. So the Elder Stonehoof has the threat of goring as the quest. So we're actually going to take our time and we're going to actually look this up. And this is where the game lags forever and a day. Okay. So there isn't a quest for the threat of goring, so apparently I never did these quests. It's very possible, because I don't remember these quests. Yep, it says I've never completed it. So we're going to do it. We're going to kill all the stone hoofs. Because I don't think they had these quests in the game when I first started playing. Well, that one didn't start a quest, so I must have done that one before. Well, that's one way to find out. So I don't need to kill cave claws. Let's kill the morefly. I've never completed, so we'll do the flies. We'll do the boars. Be very boring in here. Bacon. Listen to the pretty music here, because of course this reflects the elves of Rivendell. Okay. So there's no quest to turn in for it. He just says whatever. Let's go find some sickle flies. I think probably what these quests, when they put them into the game in an update post launch or post whenever I did them, is probably because everybody was bitching about how hard it was to get rep for the elves. So these are definitely rep quests. Okay, one of the other things I want to do is let's go take a look at my deeds in the Trollshaws. So we have to do a lot of killing of things, so... Giants in the Trollshaws, we know exactly where to go for them. Crawlers, they're just around. Trolls, we know where to go for those. Wights, wolves, and worms. Okay. The best place to hunt for wolves is actually close to Thorinhad. Alright, I need some more sickle flies. Is this behind me? A rich platinum deposit. We'll definitely hit that. There we go. 6 chunks of platinum ore. Of course, occasionally you'll find indigo plant in the Trollshaws, so that's always fun. Not as much as you'll find in Eregion, though. I don't think there are roving threats. Are there roving threats here in the Trollshaws? No. Angmar, Evendim, Forachel, the Misties, Northdowns, Mirkwood, Western, Central, Eastern Gondor. Gotcha. So, no roving threats to have to worry about. Not that we were actually worried. Kitty. 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 Hi. Meow. Meow. Hi, kitty cat. What you doing, you butthead? I think this might be a case where I'm going to have to not only kill this guy. He looked kind of pretty, actually, with the blue and the gold around. But I might have to start killing some other mobs just to clear the spawn points. Oh, there's a deer. Oh dear. Never completed this one. But I don't want to forget the one that I haven't done yet. Haven't finished yet. Let's go find some more flies. Need 2 more. I'll ride a goat around. Yeah, we are getting lucky with Thief. He's like right... Hi! He's right here. To be fair, last week I washed his favorite blanket. Speaking of. There we go. I love the fact that you don't have to dismount to pick things anymore. Right? Meow. Even Thief agrees with me. Hi. Dead deer. Shot the deer right in the ass. Wow, another rich platinum deposit? Well, we'll hit that too. Oh, kitty. Kitty. A rich dwarf iron deposit. Wow. Alas. Let's clean this stuff out. Alright. Save the dwarf candles! Get rid of the adamants because I don't need them. Save the indigo! And I never use pocket items until level 75 because I have an XP pocket item. So I can never actually use pocket items. So now I can loot all. There we go. We'll set them to lock. And let's go keep finding flies to murder because flies are enemies of Gondor in certain places. Who knew? Hi. Eve gets his tummy tickled. It's not yet a trap. He's trying to make biscuits on my hand. See, having had Thief for 15 years now, going on 16, is I kind of know his behavior patterns to know that yes, he's being serious. He's actually getting mad right now, or no, he's not really upset. He's not gonna bite. So you kind of learn their behavior. Hi, kitty. Yes, that's my hand. A dead fly. I think the sickle fly one is actually my least favorite of all these because it's such a long. There's so few of them around that it always takes the longest to actually kill them. I think we're actually gonna go to where we pick. You know, heavy Lebethron. We'll pick these. We'll hit this. Always use more wood. As she said. Hi, kitty. One more fly. One more fly. I don't know if you can hear him purring, but I can hear him purring. And I've got noise-canceling headphones on. That's how loud he's purring. You may not actually hear him because I have my microphone set to directional, and like I've got a fan that's actually louder than him that I can hear. Cannot silence the kitty. This is true. Alright, now we need to go beat some more deer up. So one of the things about doing creatures of the Trollshaws is that you will... I just gave myself a pompadour. Ow. Ow. One of the things I did between streams is I went and took a shower so my hair isn't dry yet. So my hair gets curly and wavy when it's wet until I brush it out. If you want to get wolves in the Trollshaws, the best place is actually down here in Talbrunnen, where the Garadine hang out, because there's a lot of wolves down there. But another place is right outside of Thorenhod, so your mileage may vary. Of course, it being nighttime in here, there are trolls on the road. And I remember back in the day, I think a lot of you will remember this, is the trolls used to be elites. And if you were unwary at night here on the road, you got fucked up. And it was hilarious. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Corrupt Darkclaw will kick your butt too, because apparently we haven't done your quest either. Deer, go away. Go away, deer. Alright, the deer is done. Oh, we have to take the venison back to Bergen? Well, that's okay. We're gonna beat the bats first. There's a wolf. Why didn't it actually show me the deed for the wolves? Here's another bat. And here's anything. Remember when they had aurochs instead of deer? Yes, I do remember the aurochs instead of the deer. Come on, get off the tree. Come on. Stop it. There's, of course, also the wolf place. And this is actually roundabouts where that level 1 burglar that I had made on Bullroarer had gotten to before she died. So, short version of the story is scenario when he was overhauling Breland and the Archet starting instance. There were several holes in the invisible walls. And after spending a good several hours one night, 3 or 4 hours, basically testing that entire space for, can somebody get out of it? I went and found, sent all the locations / loc to, oh, hello, other player, to Scenario. I posted them on the forum saying these are the places where you can escape, fix these, and he did.
Megovanen.
Megovanen. The other thing he did, the other thing I did is, since they weren't fixed at the time, of course I'll see like all kinds of flies when I don't need them. Rude. Excuse me. Where's I gotta turn in this quest? I took a level 1 out of the starting. I used one of the holes, took the level 1 out of the starting instance, and just started running east. It was basically one of those going to Isengard jokes that we used to do. So I wanted to see how far I could get her before she got killed. And what I should have done is I should have stayed on the path here and just tried to get to Rivendell. But I turned south, roughly the same place we normally turn south to go to Isengard. On the Taking the Hobbits to Isengard every year, which I will not be participating in this year. For reasons. And, she died shortly after the turn. Very sad. Very sad. Okay, you two fools. Give me some quests. Give me some things to do.
Megavonen.
Okay, you have no further quests for me, do you? Nope, he's got a quest.
Stay a moment.
Find the path to Thornhod. Hell yeah. Not too far away. And will we see a troll that we can kill? Maybe. We're gonna kill a troll because the trolls actually count. And also the crawlers have their own associated deed. And I haven't done the bear quest yet. I'm gonna wait until I'm actually done questing before I pop a Slayer deed booster and then do that. And more deer because, they apparently didn't get enough deer meat. Here's the hawk. And of course, if you just want to get pelts from the bears, you just go up here to the bear thing and just murder a few of them, you'll be fine. Except they don't count! The hell, you say? The hell, you say? You count. Why do you count and you don't? Oh, you count. Maybe it's just the tooltip is being weird. No? The ones here in the den don't count? That's bizarre. Even the pointer is pointing to these critters. Screw it. done. Let's go find some more birds to murder, and then there should be one for wolves over here, because there's wolves everywhere. You're glad Babbles is in bed? Why? Because I'm saying bad words? Which is true. It says they're supposed to start a quest called Rolling Stones, but I'm not getting a quest pop-up for it. So I must have already done it at some point. Papa was a rolling stone. There's, of course, the spying Hendervile, which you can't shoot. Because it's a quest bird and not a real bird that you can shoot to complete the quest. A different quest. Okay, that quest is done. I did find the white stone marker. But apparently I didn't do it right. Alas. Four. How many of these do I need again? A bunch. So the plan is to just do all of the quests first, and then as I do quests, I will hopefully, it'll help with the Slayer deeds. And then once I'm done with the quests, I can see what else I need to do for the Slayer deeds, right? Sounds like a plan. Let's find the white marker stone. Oh, we haven't done the bird quest either. Oh, hello. Well, we'll do Arad's bird quest. After we kill a couple of trolls, because it'll be fun. Hello, white marker stone. Where are you? Hello, little hobbit. It's a hobbit burglar. Could have been a Stout X burglar. I do have a Stout X burglar, but I haven't played it that much. Alright. Let's go find 2 more burbs to kill. Kill a troll, as you do. A rich platinum deposit. We'll hit that. If you're wondering what's going on with my eyes, I actually have a sty in my left eye. It's driving me bananas. And I need to get it sorted out pretty soon. Which involves a very scary procedure involving a pair of tweezers in the inner bit of my eyelid. It's kind of like having a zit, but it's on the inside of your eyelid. And so you have to squish it and pop it and let all the gunk get out of it. Okay, here we go. Wow. There's a quest and a deed with the same name. That's unusual. Normally it's one or the other. Normally it's like 2 deeds and have the same name. Yeah, especially like the Slayer deeds. It's like Wolf Slayer or whatever Slayer. Let's kill some more wolves. I think that's one of the first times, well, it's the first time that I recall the deed tracker popping for a quest and a deed at the same time. Werewolf! Werewolf, their castle, right? And then how it goes. Of course, now that I don't need birds, everything I see is birds instead of wolves. Alas. Adamant shard! Hell yeah, we'll clean out bags for that shit. Fiber, Labrathron. And again, I sell adamants because I already have a stack of 500 polished adamants. But I will get an adamant shard. Hell yeah. And I should probably go and clean out the pending loot. Is there anything cool in pending loot? Probably not. Yeah, loot all. It's fine. I need 1 more wolf. 2 more wolves. There's one around me. Where are you? Well, it's not in range. But something triggered the thing. So there's probably a stalker around here someplace. I could use a tome of tracking. Of course, what's his face up here has a quest for me. No, wait. Where is he? That's one wolf. You need 2 wolves. There you are. There's one of you. There we go. What everybody have for supper? See, now I'm gonna find the wolves all over the damn place. What everybody have for supper? I still need to go back and finish cooking part of mine. I ate what I could, but it needs... I'm gonna actually leave those alone for now because I think he'll send me on a quest to kill them. And they're harder to find when you're not questing for them.
May Gavanen.
Find the bear den. The bear den. And this is actually one of the more frustrating quests out there, because it wants you to find a specific place in the bear den, and it's not the place that you would necessarily think is the intuitive place to go. Oh, we're back on the main road. Oopsie. Oh well. We'll kill some more trolls. They're here. You sound so indignant. You had a chicken sandwich? Are you feeling weird now? Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that you're not feeling well afterwards. Was it like a chicken sandwich from... Okay, we found the bear den. Basically, you have to come up here to find the bear den rather than going into the actual bear den. So now we have to search for evidence at the bear den, which means we'll find his bird. Who's over here? Oh, so you were out and about. Gotcha. Yeah, if you're... I've always found that if I haven't eaten fast food in a long time, then eating it again makes my stomach grumpy. Like, when was it? When I went up to my dad's funeral a few weeks, month ago? Yeah. There wasn't much to eat that wasn't fast food. Except for, you know, the big meal that they had for us shortly after, you know, the viewing. And so I ate McDonald's for the first time in a year, and it tasted so good. It was just chicken nuggets. Nuggies. Had to get nuggies and some fries, and it tasted so good, and I felt so rotten shortly thereafter.
Hail, friend, and well met. Greetings, friend.
Scout the troll cave. We're gonna go see a spying Hendraval. Trolls in the Shaws. Oh no, my housing upkeep is... Oh, well, I better take care of that, right? Oh no! Well, that would be this house, because all of my other houses are premium, so I have to pay for them. There we go. We're good. We're gonna ride. One of the things I kind of want to have is I want to actually get proper Chinese takeout again. I haven't had that in forever. Like some cashew chicken, or there was a place downtown that made honey chicken that I freaking adored. But you have to go into the cave. Remember your failure at the cave. You're like, oh shit! Because if you do this on level, these are They're elites. So you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go murder a bunch of elites, get our troll count up. And we're on the advanced deed, so cleaning this cave out should complete that deed for us. And we won't have to kill any more trolls. And I'm not gonna pop a Slayer boost for that. I can save that for other things. I got an Axe of the Iron Hills? Ooh, I got a purple. It just looks like crap, but you know, I got a purple. A random purple. That's kind of neat. What do I have left? 143 of 60. 160. So 144. 145. 146. 147. Oh, you're the ancient. You're the one in the middle. Aw. Well, we can go do the... Oh, here we go. Here's the mangler. 148. Yeah, I don't think these caves are very big for each one of these little ones. Doesn't it look like the cave is giving us a heart? Isn't that cute? That's so adorable. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna do it in here, fam. That's okay, there's other troll caves. The spying Hendraval is back, a little jerk. You are very naughty. Though, of course, it is 4 dawn, so the late night trolls just out and about will be going away soon. Then we will have to go into the cave to go beat the trolls. Except there's actually trolls that you can find all day long. Down to the west. But we're not going that way right now. We're going this way.
Greetings to you. Greetings, friend. Will you lend
Talk
me
to
your ear?
Narlin back up the road. Sure, we'll do that. Jinjar goes up by the whites. Fair. It's a good place for trolls, too. Oi. Have you ever actually been around the trolls when all of a sudden it kicks over to daytime and they suddenly vanish? It's actually kind of interesting to watch. But it's the same as, for example, if you're in the haunted burrow when, you know, the Harvest Math Festival turns off, the chest there in the basement of the burrow just suddenly vanishes. It's alas. One thing I really despise about that is the fact that it's on a 24-hour timer rather than set by the 3 a.m. Timer for things. I get why there's a reason for a timer, but I just hate the fact that you have to actually pay attention to when you hit it. Okay, let's go get those trolls to finish out that thing. And they're just like right back here. Hello, rubber banding. See? Troll. There, troll. Need 7 more. 6. 5. 4. 3. This used to be a lot easier to find them when it wasn't overgrown with trees. 2. Do you mind? Let me kill you. There we go. 1 more. There we go. Wait, didn't I do the area door troll down? I did that one. Maybe I should check. Let's check our D tracker. See, we're only, we are not 100% on the deeds of the Breland because all of the Wildwood stuff pretty much doubled the deeds, almost doubled the deeds. And I haven't done those yet because it doesn't feel like it's a, it's going back and doing old content to me. So that's what we're doing the thing. So let's actually, get that out of the way. North Downs. Let's see what deeds it says I haven't done yet. I have done the Slayer deeds, haven't I? I have done the Slayer deeds of the North Down. Yes. Yeah. So what we're going to do here is we're going to mark this off. And so that's everything. So I am 100% on North. I was confused for a second. So let's go take a look at Evendim. We have completed all the deeds in Evendim. I don't know why Evendim is... Oh, I know why the Evendim is after the Misties. Evendim was actually put into the game after the Misty Mountains. Okay. So, we have... Which ones are we missing? The Slayer deeds? We have done the Goblin Slayer of Numinous. Yeah, we've done that. So, which means we've done the Slayer deed. And we are thus 100%. Ruined City, Tombs Treasure. Yep, there it is. Deeds of Evendim. So that's 100%ed. Any more Forachel? It's showing up 100%. So, yeah. Look at all these deeds I've done. Okay, let's see which ones. Explorer. Deeds in the Wilderness have been done, and Advanced and Final. So it's basically I'm just doing the crawler, or I'm sorry, the Slayer deeds. Ooh, I have done the Further Adventures of Bilbo Baggins on this character anyway. Why didn't that register? Do I have to do that one manually? Have I done that? Yeah, see, it's right there. So we just need to complete the Slayers. Awesome. Alright, let's go back to Thorinhod. Let's turn in that quest in Thorinhod. And there's another quest waiting for us. And we'll see what that quest is. And then I'm going to go down to Eckhod Candleth. And, oh, hello, Rare. Hi. I killed a Rare. Got Lotro points and deed bestowed. Thank you. Deed completed. And of course, virtue capped because... Okay, so Valor is now capped and Confidence is not. So Confidence will be the earning deed until that's done. You can never resist the name once. Yeah, same. Total. Hard same. Hard same. There was one time there was a rare mob up in Angmar on that shelf that kind of leads to the Hall of Night, which this character has never been there, by the way. Apparently not. No, I think maybe. Maybe. Well, one way to find out. I have been to the Halls of Night on this character. Huh. What character hasn't been there? But anyway, I was there on my level 40 hunter? And the rare was a level 42 pathing on that southern face of the cliffs heading up toward Oghair. It was on the Halls of Night side of those cliffs. And it was like, it was like orange to me, so I'm like, how? What? But Hunter OP. Hi, Kit. Yes. Yes. Oh, one of the elf boys has a quest for me. Interesting. Well, even though I don't need it, I am actually going to talk to the provisioner. I always kind of feel bad not using the actual provisioners.
Maid of Honor, may I help you? Greetings, friend. How may I be of help?
Again, we sell adamants because I don't need them. Those are interesting. What do they look like? Not that I care. They actually don't look too bad, but I'm not going to use them. I'm going to sell them. And let's clean out these bags. Okay, that can die in a fire. That can die in a fire. It's actually not bad. Is that already heirloom blue? It is. Wait, are those the f-stop? Don't they look like the f-holes in a violin? That's what they look like to me. Alright. Oh, that looks kind of nice. That actually dyes an interesting color. I kind of like it. I'm going to hang on to that for cosmetic purposes. So, I don't want to get rid of that yet. And this axe, it's obviously a might axe. Would be good for a dual-wielding Bjorning. Or a captain. But I'm not too fussed about it. Okay, again, we're going to save that, save that, save that. Okay, we're good. Okay, let's go over here and talk to this dwarf.
At your service and your families.
The elves may not feel the cold, but we sure as hell do. Yep. Alright, what quest do you have for me, sir? The
Will you
raid!
lend me your ear?
Oh, man. I could have done that. Get some pants? Those actually don't look too bad. What color are they? They don't have a color. Don't die very well. So we're gonna take this quest because we can do raids. We can do Hellegrod now. Wolves at their backs. Find Pothlorn. Oh, this quest. And here I thought we were going to go down to Eckhart Candeleth. Well, we could actually, you know, I don't mind going down to Eckhart Candeleth. I also rather mind the pathways to the northing portions of this area. So why don't we do the stuff up to the north first because it's a pain in the ass. Drives me bananas. Okay, we want Pothlorn, the suppliers, just hanging out up here. Hey, buddy, what's up? Are you lost? Are you struck down?
What can I do for you? Might you spare a moment of your time?
Maybe. What are you selling, buddy?
Is there aught which you need?
You're a supplier, so you have all the crafting shit. Okay, so we need to go up this way. And there's a white up here. And the fun thing is, I don't have to fight these guys. I mean, I can, but I don't think I have to. I don't think... Oh, it is going to start the quest. Apparently, I've never completed this quest. Well, good job, me. Let's go beat up on some trolls. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This is definitely a lot easier when you're way over level, right? Okay, they're all good to go. Where's the source of evil? The worm white. A very dead undead. Dead again. By the way, Dead Again is the name of a really awesome song by Mr. Tom Smith. Recovered by an amazing band called Possible Oscar. And oh my god, it's really good. Thayan, welcome! Thank you for the follow recently, by the way. Thayan, would you like to meet Thief Kitty? Yes, you would like to. Everybody wants to meet Thief Kitty. Hi. This is Thief. He's a butthead. Hi, Kitty. By the way, I do intend to make use of Twitch's new animated emotes thing to make an animated emote of Thiefy. Yes, why not? Come on, curl up. Got your head. I got your head.
Megavonnen.
Go back to the elf boy. Okay. Hi. Come on, you silly.
What do you need?
Come on, game, stop lagging. Oh, it's because I have the completed thing. Quest log. Kitty ASMR, yeah. Wow, my game really is lagging. Well, we have this other Heligrod quest we can do. I think both of these are in the Drake, in the wing that you need 4 people, though. Oh, you're on Honor. Nice. I was on there earlier today on the official. Get your pause. His tummy tickles. Get there. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna need people to do these 2 raids because I think they're in the Drake wing. Pretty sure Griesgart is one of the ones you have to get past the door. Let me go take a look on the wiki real quick. Hmm. Servants of Angmar. A new queen for Deepest Heligrod. That should become available too. Who's that coming from? Oh, Atli gives that to you. Atli Spiderbane. Let's go take a look here. Watch the game lag. And this is why Standing Stone can't give us any new things. They need to actually go back and recode all of this shit so it doesn't take this damn long to load you complete a quest. Well, let's see. We have done the new queen. Nice, so I don't have to do that one. But I haven't done any of the other Heligrod quests. Maybe we'll save that for another time, because those are raid quests. Oh man, I shouldn't have done that. Let me go back and turn this off so it just goes back to my active quests. And take forever doing so. Okay. Next week on my stream on the official, which will be Fridays again, back to the usual spot. I'm probably gonna take my main to the Blood of Azog content, the new stuff, since I am complete with the War of Three Peaks stuff. Okay, quests complete. Let's go down to Ekkad. No. I said we were gonna go north. That's right. We're gonna go north and lag all over the place. Because I want to go see if the quest givers we have up here have quests to do still. Because I don't recall if I did all the quests. Which means we get to wander through the Trollshaws and be fucking lost. You know what I should have done, though? Besides falling down there? Is I should have just taken the swift travel. Like a dingleberry, I didn't think to do that. Because one of the things about the Trollshaws is it's easy to get lost because this map sucks. Not gonna lie. That map sucks. Oh, hello. I've got a quest. Investigate the source of the chilling thing. Let's put down some burrs. There's a burr back here, wasn't there? Yeah, there's... Oh, it's a worm. Oh, that's not even the advanced deed. Ugh. I think it might be time to actually turn on the, pop on a Slayer deed boost. Got 5 points. I'm a worm carver. Okay. I also want to do the Chilling Revelation quest. Ski has never visited the UK. I've actually lived there briefly. When I did 2 different studies abroad when I was in college in 1994 and 95. So I lived there for a total of, well, it was a month in June of 94. And then January to the end of April of 95. And I got to live in 160? Shit. Yeah, Slayer deed time. Do I have a Slayer? Thought I did. I did. It's not a tome, though. It's a boost. Alright, that'll help. That'll definitely help. You do count. Both of you count. And I'm gonna fall. Am I gonna die? Ooh, not quite. That way I only have to kill 80 of these rather than 160 of them. Okay, that quest is complete. Yeah, Shropshire near the Welsh border. Oof. I loved Wales when I was there. But I lived in London for the first month, and then when I went back, I lived in Heaton, Mersey, which is a suburb of Manchester. And it was definitely an experience, for real. So when I was there in London, we actually stayed in a university dormitory, City College, I think it was called, in Camberwell, of all places, which is not the best part of London. Come on, shoot you. There we go. The bear white! Oh no! Bring the collar to Calanthon, who's gonna be giving us more quests up here, hopefully. Dusty Bird's going to bed. You'll see me next week on Thursday, and I'll be glad to have your company at that time. Thief Kitty is buggered off.
Maid of Annan.
Go back to
I shall spare
Thorinhad.
a moment of your time.
Talk to Elro here. Okay, Elro here is like, nobody wants to talk to me? Alright, let's go check our Slayer deeds. I'm actually going to remove that. And so we got 1, 2, 3, well. 1, 2. I hate when I do that. God. We'll go up and kill the whites since they're up here. There we go. Dusty Bird's going to watch a movie with the hubby. It's cuddled. Oh, hello. Always hit the rich iron. Or the rich ones. Always hit up the rich people. Alas. It is something I need to clean out the bags for. Because you gotta keep your crafting mats. Okay, actually, these guys are needed for their associated. And it's also a quest I need to do. So that works. Vile scavengers. Rats live on no evil star. Don't care about the corpse rats. They're not my concern. I think this leads into the troll area, the wood trolls, yeah. But I don't have a quest for them, and I don't need to kill them for the Slayer deeds. We're gonna go this way. At least there isn't a spider Slayer deed. Oh, hello, white. Kill you. Kill you. Kill you. And it was such a pain in the ass on Bombadil getting the white Slayer deed out of the way because there's only so many places the whites will spawn up here, and everybody was killing the whites. And I'm killing the corpse rats because they share spawn points with the whites from my understanding. I could be wrong. Big stone troll quest. We'll do that. You notice how... was he wearing a shield as a pauldron? Yeah, look at this. This blighter is wearing a freaking shield for a pauldron. It's actually a really nice shield. But it's a really big shield. Who would wield that? I want to know this. Okay, that quest is done. Do I need to kill any more of you dudes? No. Okay. Not gonna worry about you then. So, ow. I need to get up there. I'm trying to remember how I get up. I think I have to actually go up and around here. Except this is not the right place. It's over here you need to go. Oh, I think I know what I need to do. I need to go back and go up that other ramp that I already passed. It's not the one by the waterfall, it's the one by the cliff. The music in here is super unsettling too. Get up here. Cause you got the roaring in the background, and you got the percussion. Oh man! You thought you could hide behind a tree, did ya? You learn wrong. You start a quest. Murder you guys and complete that quest too. Okay, you're not starting a quest for me, so I'm not worried about you. trying to think of other better places to find. That was the wrong button. That didn't work. That one did. Better places to find whites. So if you notice, I'm going to have to kill 120 whites to complete that Slayer deed. Which, of course, doing it this way means that I'll have to kill 90, or I'm sorry, 60 of them. There we go. Killed a bunch of crawlers. Got some 5 points. Add to the tracker. I am the chitin smasher. You know the... Hey! You know vanishing whites allowed. Alright, Trollshaw's White Slayer. There we go. Add this back to the tracker. Ward deed completed. Agrin, hello! Yeah, unfortunately we've got a slight problem with that. How you doing, Agrin? I was on Ark earlier today, hanging out with the boys. Deacon and Morgan were doing their usual, and Morph was around for a bit. Gave Morgan and Morph a quick tour of my domicile. Because I finally finished... Oh, ooh, indigo plant. I finally finished my house, more or less. It's not furnished, but the actual structure is built now. Here's the last one for that quest. Ay, 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 ay. Doing all right? Well, I'm glad to hear it. There's a white. Pew. Pew. You, I don't need you anymore, but I will take the whites. There's something about the sound the whites make when you kill them. That just... It's one of those fascinating sounds. Like, it's like, where it kind of grosses you out, but you also can't look away, as it were. So we also have to hit another 59 crawlers. Oy. The Slayer deeds here in the Troll Shots are dumb. I'm just gonna kill everything. 'Cause I don't care. There's so many critters you have to kill. And if anybody else is doing them at the same time, you're pretty much out of luck. Did they respawn? No. Well, that guy did. Now I have a feeling somebody else is questing up there because those guys wouldn't have been just running around for no reason. Yeah, that person's following somebody. Somebody must be up here questing. They might be under level. So we're also keeping an eye on the time because at 11 o'clock I want to get back to Bree so I can listen to the Mardi Gras party band. He'll be performing at the Prancing Party. Oh man, there's 10. I need 50 more. Ugh. 1. 2. So this is not the most riveting of entertainment, I must admit. But we've got some plans, some shenanigans. I saw Indigo Plant! Gimme that Indigo Plant. Now I'll kill this guy. There we go. Trolls not needed. And we'll go back up and around. Would you like a bunch of blackberries? There's a white. Thief, why are you howling? You can hear him meowing upstairs. One thing I did do is I actually left the door to the other kitten's room. And I say kittens, they're not kittens. They're older cats now. They're all adults. And I call them the kittens because they're the young ones compared to Thief being 15 years old and grumpy. But I left their door open, which means Thief is probably in there bullying them, as he does. But I was like, well, why do you allow that to happen? It's like, well, it would be nice if they had some fresh air, too. So that's how I give them fresh air, is open the door to their room. Thing is, they don't like to come out too often because, again, Thief is a bully. But I do like for them to, hello, White, have the opportunity to roam around the house if they want to. And they haven't really taken me up on that too much. 36 of 120 whites. Ay, 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 ay. This is gonna take forever. Hello, you respawn. You dead again, respawn. I also have to beat some wolves. I noticed things in Austral here in Austral are a little bit weird. They're all kittens no matter the age, true. What we could do is I could go ride south for the last few minutes and pick up some more quests. On the other hand, it's only 20 minutes until the until I need to be down in Bree, so I yawn. Druid yawns. Hello? Thief? Meow. 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 I don't have to actually hop. I think I'm actually going to hop alts before I switch over because, well, first of all, I'm probably not going to have time to clean out my bags sufficiently on this character. And I need to hop alts anyway when I go to see Mardi Gras Party Band. Or, I'm sorry, to see BBB, because as a traditional rule, I go see the BBB in my LMB alt. Because, of course, they are a band, one of the LMB side bands, as it were. Yes? Meow. 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 Might as well just, like, pop on down here. Woof. And work our way up and around again. We're almost halfway done with this deed. 54 out of 120. 56 out of 120. It's generally a crawler here, but doesn't seem to be. Alright, we're gonna ignore those guys. Fifi. Fifi. Brow. 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 That's 44, 46, 58. Slayer Deed boosts for the win! Where are we going? Where are we going? There's some trolls up there. Oh, you thought to sneak and hide, huh? Well, we fixed that shit. A dread warrior is not so dreadful. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Alright, let's take a moment and clean some bags out. Two spots. Oh my goodness. Oh, look at all these things to sell. Okay, let's look at the cosmetics. I already have those. I mean, these are okay except for the stripey bits here. They are always weird to me. So, loot. Sell. Loot all. And sell. Sell. Everything else is a scroll. I don't have enough space for all this stuff. Alright, we're going to take this, going to loot this, and loot that. We're going to send them to an alt. In fact, we're going to send them to the alt. I'm going to be logging in here in a minute. Oh, yawn. Goodness gracious. And those will get mailed to their respective people. Woodworker. Ironically, you know, I could have just... Oh, man. Really? Wow. Quick inventory management portion of the stream. So Big Ed Mustafa smiles and is like nods to himself. Things were done the way they ought to be done. Okay. That goes to him. Adamant shards go there. Sturdy hides go in here. As do pristine hides. That Lebathron goes here. That'll do for now. So we got whites to kill. All rats. Rats. So I think we've got a good ways yet to go. So we might need one or two more, maybe one if we're lucky. More days to finish out the troll shaws. Maybe two. It really depends on these Slayer deeds and how long they're going to take. Now, I think there's some quests I have to do down to the south. In Eckhad Kendaleth and a couple other places. And I also have to do the quests, probably the repeatables at that campsite on the near side of the high moors, on this side of the high moors, like right when you start turning up to the final path. That campsite didn't used to be in the game. It was put in later. The same as that campsite that's like halfway between Berachen's camp and Thorenhad. That campsite didn't used to be there. And that was just when they did a slight revamp of the game to adjust some quests because it was taking so damn long to get, from point A to point B. And I'm yawny. I shouldn't be yawning. Haven't even been awake for 12 hours. Alright, it's 86 of 120 on the whites. I don't think he actually counts because he's not a white. Yeah, he doesn't count. That's some rushing water there, isn't it? As, not to be confused with Russian water. 48. I think we're gonna hop over here in a minute. $90 of 120, so that would be 30. So I need to kill 15 more whites to complete that deed. I actually have a lot more crawlers to kill than whites, but there's a lot of places to get crawlers in the Troll Shaws. There are only so many places to find whites to murder. Thief? Now. Ow. Clarity, still an hour left on it, 55 minutes. But I'm not going to play that just now. Just a little bit longer, and then I will send you off. Actually, I should probably go look and see who's streaming Lotro. I'm actually very bad about sending raids to people. But I'd like to send you to somebody that I know is going to be entertaining to you, right? There's a lady called Nell. I don't know who she is, but her show's called Going Back to My First Love, so she must be a previous Lotro player. Tonebrit is playing the Guahir tones. Mage Centron is doing some Gondor content. Might be doing the festival, actually. Yeah, it looks like Festival Ministerith. So, basically, you can go to the Lotro category and find somebody to watch who meets your needs. So let me drop that link in the chat. That's what I prefer to do, rather than telling you, you should watch this person because they're better than somebody else. Which, and I do know that there's a couple of streamers who do get a little bit, I wouldn't say concerned necessarily, but I do know that sometimes folks feel like, well, why did you raid that person instead of me? They had more people than I did, and that is a fair criticism. So I don't really like to raid folks a lot, especially when there's multiple choices. What am I doing? I just beat these guys. So I like you to make up your own minds who you want to watch. Coming up at 11 p.m., join the Mardi Gras Party Band at Debris Square. Then get set for those lords and ladies of debauchery, the BBB, the Bards, Beards, and Longbeards. Bards, Beers, and Longbeards, I should say. So, yeah, we're going to do that here in a minute. As soon as we find some more things to kill that are on our kill list here. Because it's only noon, so there's not enough whites to really make it worthwhile. It's also very possible somebody else might be questing up here and murdering them. Except there's one right there. One right here. 100 of... Ooh, if I hit 10 more whites before we get out of here... Can I get 10 whites in 6 minutes? Maybe. Maybe. And that at least will be done. I don't know if there's 10 whites up here. We'll find out in a minute. The ones down here should be respawning soon anyway. One hopes. Be kind of a shame not to finish that or to be just 1 or 2 shy, right? I think the crawlers and the corpse rats are sharing spawn points or something. I also think... There we go. 9 left to go. 9. I don't know if we're gonna make it, people. Eight. Seven. These two haven't respawned yet. I don't think we're gonna do it, my friends. I don't think we're gonna make it. I'm gonna come pretty dang close, though. The one up here didn't respawn, did he? Yep, there he is. Well, we can miss a couple of songs. Or 1 song. We need only 5 more. Come on, 5 more whites. 5 more whites is all I need. But there's one down there. We're gonna risk it YOLO. Ow. 4. 3. I'm so far away, I can't hit him from here. 2. I just need 2. There's supposed to be a white up here. By the way, it's like super cool when you're near a drop of honey or a drop of fine clover honey. They have like this buzzing sound for, you know, bees. Oh god, bees. I think that's pretty cool. Need 2 more whites. Well, it normally spawns over here. Alas. One more to go. You're not it. just one more. Oh my god. You're making me miss the Mardi Gras party band! How dare you! We haven't started yet. Thanks, Teeny. Appreciate you. Alright, let's go through the door. Besides, all I have to do is switch alts to go see them. Anyway. Plus, there's also like the 5-minute outro I have for my show. Boom! Shakalaka. Alright. And with that, we're gonna hop alts. And I will see you on Thursday. Bye now.